Alright guys, today we have the Olight Warrior X Turbo for you. It's a really good light, pretty big head on it, so it's not the most ideal for carrying, I'd say. I mean, it's very carryable if you wanted it to, or put it in your backpack, but it's not, to me, there's other lights that are a little bit smaller that could be better carried. So this light has 1100 lumens at its maximum with about 1,000 meters of throw on it. So that's a pretty good throwing light. Let's get it out of the box here. So in the box, you'll get your little lanyard here, wrist strap, whatever you want to call it, and get your standard charger, your proprietary charger. You're going to get, this case right here, your holster, whatever you want to call it. And there's the light, which right now I have the pocket clip on it with the metal piece here for like being able to hold it like that. And your lanyard loop, your lanyard, whatever, hand strap would go right through this little hole right here. And you'd feed it up through and loop it around. I don't really use that, so I don't need that. I'll give you a good look at if I can get it to stop reflecting here. That's your reflector and your LED light in there. Like you see, it's very big head, but it does throw quite a distance. It works really well. Excuse me. Like I said, on turbo mode, your maximum, you're going to have 1100 lumens with 1,000 meters of throw. Let me look at the box. On your low mode, you have 150 lumens. So this one has, your high and your low mode. It only has the two modes. And on high mode, on turbo, you're going to run at 1100 lumens for 6.5 minutes. You're going to run it, then it'll step down to 600 lumens for 105 minutes. Then it'll step down to 300 lumens for 27 minutes. And then it'll step down to 150 lumens for 52 minutes. So, and then on low, you'll get 150 lumens for 12 hours and 30 minutes. So if you use just low mode, you're going to get 12 and a half hours out of it at 150 lumens. High mode has 1,000 meters of throw. Turbo mode, whatever, high, turbo. It is high mode because there's only two on this. Low mode has 360 meters of throw. And for all you guys that like candelas, your high mode is 250,000 candelas. Your low mode is 32,400 candela. It's got an impact rating of 1.5 meters. It is an IPX8 rated flashlight, so it's going to be pretty good against any. Sorry, hit the microphone here. Against water, splash, whatever. So that's a pretty good light there. It's going to be, what was the weight on this? 10.37 ounces with a battery in it. So, and it'll probably be a little lighter if you were to put this rubber grip on instead of the pocket clip. A couple ounces maybe, if that. It is 6.81 inches long, and it is 2.28 inches across the head at its widest point right here. So that is the details on it, but it is normally $139.95, so about $140 on the website, usually free shipping, but they've gone on sale before. I don't see them going on sale as much. They have, though. Right now, as I'm shooting this video, I've only seen them really go on sale I've only seen them in black. They have made camo ones in the past, desert tan, stuff like that. And the other nice thing is, I can't remember how, but I believe there is a mount you can put on the light to attach it to your AR or whatever, your rifle, whatever you want to use, and you can use this as a light on your weapon. So that makes it really versatile, and I believe this you got no side button here. Some nice knurling there and gripping here. It fits nice in the hand, but the only thing you got is your one button on the back, which is going to be half press, is going to be your low mode, and then your long press is going to be your high mode. For if you hold it, if you do like a quick tap, you're going to tap it on low mode, tap it off, and a long full tap is going to be high mode, tap it off. If you hold it, low mode is going to be temporary. If you push it all the way in, after you feel the little click and hold it, that's going to be high, temporary. Let off, it's going to stop. This can be removed, like standard, and take that off, and you can, mount it on with a momentary switch on the back. It does have a 21700 5000 milliamp 3.6 volt Olight battery that charges with the Olight proprietary charger, like I showed you before, this one right here. Now, if you wanted to replace it with this instead, it's the same thing as the other lights that offer it, the other Warrior like X Pro and stuff like that. This is going to slide off over your threads, and then your clip is just going to pop off, And what you're going to do is you're going to take the rubber grommet piece, and that's going to slide back down. And then you're going to screw your cap back on like so. So now you don't have the pocket clip, but you got like a rubber, more extended, grippy area here. I didn't even put the battery in it. And if you want to change that out, you want to screw the rear cap like so. Yank that off. Take your clip. There's a little detent right there. This little detent of the pocket clip is going to go right there. Just like so. Get the seat in there, and then you're going to take your metal one. So you have a little notch cut out like that. That is going to slide back down over that little detent, and then you're going to put your battery back in. Don't forget that, like I keep doing. Put your battery back in, screw your cap back on, and voila. That's the Warrior X Turbo. Good light, very bright. Well, I'll show you when I get outside. It is a very bright light, very good long range throw. There is a couple I like better than this for long range throw, but in this package, it's really good. I have not tried the Warrior X4, but that's one of the next ones I want to try and see if I like it any better than this. It's a little bit more compact, so hopefully I can get my hands on one of them, and we'll do a review on that. I'm sorry about that. So yeah, that's the Warrior X Turbo. Like I said, you can get the upgrade tail cap for this to be able to mount it to your weapon light and a mount for that. Besides that, I'll get outside and I'll show you guys it outside, kind of give you an idea how it works, but it's a very focused beam. It works really, really well. It's a very good light. There is a couple I like better, like I said, but you can't go wrong with this one. So if you get your chance to get one at a good deal, go check it out. It's definitely not a bad one. It's a nice one to have around. Leave it in a drawer, leave it hanging out beside your fridge, by the back door, in your closet, whatever you need to. You can beat somebody with it. It's got a nice big head on it, nice solid one, nice little grip. I mean, it would hurt. Got some nice knurling on the end here. Hey, you gotta do what you gotta do. Great light. Go check it out. Let's go see how it works in the dark. All right, guys, we're outside, and I am going to show you the Warrior X Turbo. So this is low on the Warrior X Turbo. A little half press on the back. And this is high. It has a very strong beam. It does. Very, very strong beam with a little bit of spill around it. I mean, you can see kind of the spill around it. But for me, that's a very focused beam. I guess would be very good at long range. You can see the beam coming off from it, which is nice. But I like a little bit wider beam, especially with the size of the head on this thing. You would think it would be a little bit wider. That's, again, low. That's high. I bet it would throw a long ways. It does, again, glow like the other ones, but to kind of give you a comparison, I guess. This is so that's your Warrior X3. I guess it wouldn't go as far, but it's got more of that. This is on the turbo for the Warrior X3. And high would be right here. That'd be your high in comparison. And this is your turbo. It's more spot. I guess it has a wider beam. Wouldn't go as far. So if you're looking for something to go long range, you're going to want the X Turbo. But honestly, if I was you and I was going to go long range, you can buy the X Turbo. I would buy the Marauder Mini, which goes on sale. Works a lot better than the Warrior X Turbo. Now let's see a little bit of a long range shot here across the street to that shop down there. That is on turbo mode. The Warrior X3, the Warrior X Turbo. The beam is very bright. Will really light things up. That's long range down to there. That shop across the street. I mean, my driveway is 100 feet or so, so probably about 120 feet right now. So that's probably even further. Don't mind the smoke in the air. That's from the smoker. But yeah, so that's on high. That's on low. That's your two modes on the Warrior X Turbo. Give you a little bit of an idea. And this is, in comparison, turbo on the Warrior X3. Definitely doesn't spotlight as far, but lights up more in a shorter distance. So if you're looking for that longer throw, you're going to want the Warrior X Turbo. And if you're looking for that like more up close, the Warrior X3. But honestly, for the money, the Warrior X Turbo is good, but if you have a little bit extra to spend, I'd go with a Marauder Mini. I haven't tried anything bigger, but that would be my opinion. But the Warrior X Turbo is a great, great light for the money when it goes on sale. If you find a deal on it, it's an excellent light. So that kind of gives you an idea of how it performs outside at night and kind of what the details of the light are, like I said in the first part. So now you can make a decision more informed, I guess. Warrior X3 is still my favorite for what I need it for, but that Warrior X Turbo is very long range. I might try it at my in-laws in their field to see how it performs, but I also have the Marauder Mini. So for me, I'm going to go to the Marauder Mini before I go to the Warrior X Turbo. With that being said, the Warrior X Turbo is more transportable than the Marauder Mini. It's definitely smaller by quite a bit. So keep that in mind as well. All right. Thanks, guys.